Okay, so recently shared by the African Narrative saying top 10 most developed African nations at year end 2024 based on Human Development Index HDI scored by global ranking. All right, so this is the African time. My name is always Vidashi. Well, we are going to discuss the continent as usual, the African continent, and today I'm going to discuss Africa's top 10 most developed African nations at the year 2024. Are you ready? Well, the source to this information is based on Human Development Index and scored by global rankings. Don't go nowhere. Let's discuss Africa. Let's go. Okay, so number one most developed country in Africa based on Human Development Index is Seychelles. Seychelles has an HDI score of 0.802, that is 67th globally. Life expectancy is 71.7 years. Expected years of schooling is 13.9, and GNI per capita is $28,386. Now, at number 2 is Mauritius. Mauritius has an HDI score of 0.796, 72nd globally, and have a life expectancy of 74 years, and an expected years of schooling is 14.6. The GNI per capita is $23,252. Well, at number 3 we have Libya. Libya have an HDI score of 0.746, that is 92nd globally. A life expectancy is 72.2 years. Expected years of schooling is 14.0, and then GNI per capita is $19,752. Okay, so at number 4 we have Algeria. Algeria is also having an HDI score of 0.745, and that is 93rd globally, and their life expectancy is 77.1 years. Expected years of schooling is 15.5. GNI per capita is $10,978. At number 5 is Tunisia. Tunisia has an HDI score of 0.732%. That is 101. Number 5 is Tunisia. Tunisia has an HDI score of 0.732, with that is 101st globally. Life expectancy is 74.3 years. Expected years of schooling is 14.6, and then GNI per capita is $10,297. And number 6 is Egypt. Egypt has an HDI score of 0.728, that is 105th globally. Life expectancy is 70.2 years. Expected years of schooling is 12.9, and then GNI per capita is 12,361. At number 7, we have South Africa. South Africa had an HDI of 0.717, that is 110th globally. Life expectancy is 61.5 years. Expected years of schooling is 14.3. GNI per capita is 13,186. And number 8 is Botswana. Botswana has they have a HDI score of 0.708, that is 114 globally. Life expectancy is 65.9 years. Expected years of schooling is 11.4. GNI per capita is 14,842. At number 9, we have Morocco. Morocco have an HDI score of 0.69, that is 120th globally. Life expectancy is 75 years. Expected years of schooling is 14.6, and then GNI per capita is 7,955. Okay, so at number 10 is Gabon. Gabon has an HDI score of 0.693, that is 123rd globally. Life expectancy is 65.7 years. Expected years of schooling is 12.4, and GNI per capita is 11,194. So note this, it says HDI is a measure that combines 3 key aspects of human development, that is health, education, and standard of living. Data source is United Nations. Okay, so how broaden have your knowledge been concern Africa and their growth and development? Okay, this growth and development is actually based on our HDI, Human Development Index, and also the key points concern the Human Development Index is health, education, and then standard of living. So based on our standard of living, these are your top 10 most developed African countries, and then you got to have countries like number 1 Seychelles, 2 Mauritius, 3 Libya, 4 Algeria, 5 Tunisia, 6 Egypt, 7 South Africa, 8 Botswana, 9 Morocco, and at number 10 Gabon. These are your top 10 most developed nations in Africa when it comes to Human Development Index. I hope you have understand the main point we are discussing here. This is African time. My name is Vidashi. This is what I do. Always here to discuss facts and beautiful things about Africa. If you're doubting this, no hard feelings here. The source to this information is United Nations. Go check it out for yourself and go to know what is happening in our continent. Fair? That's fair. Well, when this was shared, some Africans shared their thoughts and points. While this one says, I'm glad to see South Africa there, but if given the opportunity, I would relocate to the Seychelles. I want to live long. Well, yes, the Seychelles have a highest life expectancy in Africa. That's beautiful. This one says, these nations show strong progress in health, education, and living standards. Well, that's so true, though. That's the top living standard countries in Africa. This one says, Seychelles and Mauritius leading Africa's HDI ranking. Stability and tourism can boost development. That's so true, though. These countries are having a stable governance and high tourism industry. So yeah, these countries, they are doing great. Seychelles and Seychelles and Mauritius are doing so wonderfully well. Well, this one says Nigerians and South Africans need to gather here to continue their beef on XLO. Well, yeah, that's a brother here. He's always saying that there's always something or some kind of debate between Nigeria and South Africa concerning every ranking in Africa. Mostly when one country does not feature in some rankings here. Well, not at this page though. This one we are talking facts and discussing Africa. So we are here to learn and also add our point of view to our things that we are learning here. So no hard feelings here. The name is Vidashi. Thank you for your time. Hopefully you enjoyed this section of African Time, and I'll see you guys more at African Time. Mwah. Thank you for your time.